here to talk about some incidents that happened yesterday, starting yesterday morning and up into this morning early when it culminated here in Smith County. Began in Longview, went over to Upshur County, and then ended up in Smith County. And you're free to ask any of these representatives here any questions. I'm going to go ahead and read the statement to you here that we've talked about. Yesterday morning, August 28th, at approximately 10 a.m., a Texas Highway Patrol unit in Gregg County attempted to make a traffic stop on Lucas Stevenson in Longview regarding active felony warrants for his arrest. Stevenson evaded in a vehicle, eventually wrecking out and disabling his vehicle upon crossing the railroad track at a high rate of speed. Stevenson then carjacked the vehicle and fled into the Gladewater area and subsequently into Big Sandy and the Pritchett community in Upshur County. Along the way, Stevenson broke into several houses, stealing a firearm, killing the homeowner's dog, and continued on a criminal episode of home invasions. During these home invasions, he stole firearms and UTVs and continued to evade law enforcement. Continuing into the evening hours, investigators were able to determine that Stevenson had left Upshur County and fled to a residence in Smith County. Federal, state, and local law enforcement officers obtained a search warrant for the residence in eastern Smith County. Investigators executed the search warrant but did not locate Stevenson. Investigators developed additional information which led them to a second residence in Smith County off of Farm to Market Road 2767 near the Gregg County line. A search warrant was obtained for the second residence and Stevenson was subsequently located within the residence. Stevenson refused to exit the residence and barricaded himself inside. Initially, Stevenson communicated with investigators but refused to surrender. Several hours later, Stevenson terminated all communications and was later found deceased inside the residence from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. It was determined that homeowners at this location did not know Stevenson but did know the female who brought Stevenson to their residence. I would just like to commend every law enforcement entity that was involved in this extremely dangerous and tedious operation. I'm very proud of the interagency cooperation between the various state, federal, and local law enforcement entities. The following law enforcement personnel were involved in this operation: Texas Department of Public Safety Criminal Investigation Division, Texas Department of Public Safety Highway Patrol, Texas Rangers, Upshur County Sheriff's Office, Gregg County Sheriff's Office, Smith County Sheriff's Office, Longview Police Department, Texas Department of Criminal Justice K-9, Drug Enforcement Administration, Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Federal Bureau of Investigation. With that, I'll let these guys here introduce themselves to you and open for any questions.
I'm Sheriff Webb, Upshur County. Yesterday was a pretty fluid and quick event that happened. There was a lot of moving parts. A lot of agencies came together very quickly to resolve things. First, I want to say to the citizens of Upshur County, I'm sorry that this has happened, but we worked it completely through. We worked as a team, and it was resolved in the early mornings, early hours of this morning, and through the work, it turned out that we got this person. So Upshur County can rest a little bit easier tonight when they get home from work.
I'm actually Soliano. I'm the sheriff in Gregg County, so we'll be happy to take any questions you have whenever one introduces yourself or whatever. Thank you.
I'm Anthony Boone, the police chief of Longview Police Department, and we've pretty much served as a support role for people and resources for our state, federal, and local partners, and we're just glad we're able to assist.
My name is Josh Matthews. I'm the Supervisory Special Agent of the FBI Dallas Division Tyler Resident Agency.
Anybody have any follow-up questions?
Yeah,
Who for?
Krista.
Go ahead.
KETK. Was the woman that brought the suspect to the house, will she be charged in any way?
The investigation is still ongoing, and that was being determined at this time. Probably depending upon her cooperation and what her statement may be about how she picked him up and what she knew at the time.
Do you know if she was in the residence when he took his life?
He was in there by himself, I believe, when he took his life. They had previously been in there just prior to that, but they left before he did it, I believe.
Has all of the property and everything that was taken, how he was transporting himself and everything,
has all the property. It had not as of the time I left this morning, about 9:30, but it most certainly probably has by now. They were finishing up. Judge Wolf went and held an inquest at the residence and ordered the body be sent to Southwestern Institute of Forensic Science in Dallas for an autopsy. And that would be the last thing. We were scanning with our equipment. We're scanning the scene, and that would be the final thing we would be doing, and the house would be turned back over, which I'm rather sure it probably has by this time.
Did he have a lengthy criminal record? Any instances with?
Can't go into any
guys?
criminal record, anything like that at this time. He was determined, I'll put it that way.
Do you know what started all of this? What, he just happened to decide to go on a spree yesterday? Or?
Well, we know what started it, but again, we can't go into any details at this time. There's other things that have to be done as far as the investigation goes, and we need to wait till those culminate. Anybody else?
Yeah, sure, let's clarify the property, stuff like that, you can do that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been recovered, but it hadn't been recovered.
Right.
Like from the burglaries.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about the property, from the burglaries, it's been recovered but not returned, but the residence is what I thought you were speaking of, where he was deceased. It's been returned to the homeowners, but the property over in probably Gregg and Upshur County has been recovered but not returned. And that's UTVs and firearms and things of that nature.
Any of y'all can answer, but I'm sure y'all work together on a normal basis. This is kind of an abnormal situation, but what is it like in interagency cooperation, communication with you guys? How does that work between y'all?
Well, we've all known each other for quite some time. I knew Sheriff Suriano when he was sacking groceries at his mom and dad's store back in 1976. From that long ago. Josh, I've known him for quite some time, and Chief Boone, as well as Sheriff Webb. And we work very well together.